Have you just lost someone close to you? Perhaps a close friend, a family member, whoever else, and you're going through the stages of grief? We're going to talk about what you can do to help alleviate some of these feelings. So, hello everyone, my name is Autumn Asphodel, and I am a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And our affiliate for this video is Joy Organics CBD oil. It's an incredibly good product to help you relax, to help alleviate stress and anxiety. So if you use my code AUT15 during checkout, you can save 15% on your order. So talking about grief today, so I really hope that you enjoy the video and whatever grief that you have is alleviated. At one point or another, we will lose someone close to us. Death comes for all of us, and it can happen at times we least expect it or are not ready for it. This is the unfortunate aspect to our physical bodies. They die. There is no way to live forever in our physical bodies, but our soul and spirit lives on. If you have lost someone close to you, such as your spouse, best friend, mother or father, a grandparent, a pet, or anyone or anything else close to you, then this information will help you heal the grief within you. Grief can greatly impact your life in negative ways, especially if you've been feeling it for a while. It can affect your day-to-day interactions, make you sad and depressed, make you not want to take care of yourself, and ultimately can become chronic if left unchecked. Some people have a harder time getting over the hump than others, but the feeling is the same, a deep pain that affects every aspect of your life due to the passing of someone you love. At one point or another in our lives, we will lose someone that is close to us, and we will go through the stages of grief. We will feel very upset, we will feel very disappointed, we may also feel very angry first, because these stages of our feelings, of our emotions, they can vary. They can vary depending on the connection you have with the person. And perhaps if you blame yourself for something that happened, or perhaps you weren't speaking with the person, perhaps it was your mother, it was your father, and you weren't on good terms with them. But the moment that they pass away, you realize the mistakes that you've made. Perhaps you're very upset and angry at yourself for not taking the time. That's why it's always so important to make the most out of your life now, the people in your life now, because you never know when they won't be here tomorrow. Grief is a natural part of your emotions when we lose someone close to us, and that's where you have to begin. It's okay to feel sad and down during this time. You have just lost someone close to you. Don't hold in your emotions and bottle them up. Take time off of work and give yourself some time to heal. What you're going through is rough, and the feelings won't go away overnight. It takes time, so give yourself some time to actually feel the emotions of grief. You may feel other emotions before or after grief sets in. While grief can be described as depression, it's natural to also feel anger around the same time. Perhaps you are angry at yourself for getting into an altercation with your mother and not speaking with her for days, weeks, months, or even years. The reality then sets in at how silly the argument was and how you let a grudge hold you back from reconnecting with someone that has been there your entire life. You may have hatred and shame towards yourself for what you did. Relatedly, what if you told your mother not to go somewhere since you feared her safety, yet she went anyway and a tragic incident happened? You may beat yourself up again for not doing enough to warn her or forcefully stopping her. Hindsight is always 20/20, but you didn't think it was going to be as bad until it actually happened, so don't beat yourself up over it. And lastly, associate positive memories instead of negative ones to bring tears of happiness instead of depression. You have to know the time to move on and not to be living in the past. If you have a bunch of pictures of the love of your life that has passed away, and every time you see them, you feel sad, then it's time to start changing your attitude about this and associate positive memories. It's okay to have a few pictures and mementos of them around, but you don't want to overdo it. What is overdoing it? Generally speaking, it's having massive amount of pictures, items, or other things from the individual you've lost in an accessible place that is easy to get to. For instance, overdoing it is having a dedicated room with the deceased person's belongings, clothes, pictures, etc. What is considered okay would be to have 1 or 2 photos and maybe an item or 2 from them around. If you find that you're holding onto too many things from the other person, then get rid of it and you'll feel a lot better. It will be hard, but it's you letting go of the negativity so you can move on. From the few things you've kept, remember the good times you had with this person to help bring tears of happiness into your life. It's okay to cry and miss them, but you won't be dwelling on it. Relatedly, if the person passed away around a specific time of year, and that time comes up and you feel sad, that too is natural. But don't let it control you by remembering the good times you had with them. You never know how much time you or your loved ones have left, so live each day like it's your last, putting in time for those who matter most before it's too late. You'll be happy you didn't leave on a sour note, instead respected the other person since anything could happen at any time. Love those around you instead of getting caught up in silly arguments. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. I have lost several people in my life that I was very close to. I lost both my grandfathers. I lost my great-grandmother, all people that I was very close with. And for the most part, it was very, very rapid, very, very quick that this ended up happening. Not all of them, but it's a very sad thing when that ends up happening because I was going through the stages of, just being so upset. You have all the memories of the positive times that you had together. But now it no longer, negatively impacts me. I can look back and see the happy memories, see some of the positive things that we did together, as opposed to looking at anything negative. So I know that there are going to be other people in my life that are going to pass away. You never know what could happen. So I cherish as much as I can with the people that I have in my life. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at Asphodel Shop for some inspiring designs. I'm sure you'll find something amazing. Also become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. And our affiliate for this video is Joy Organics CBD oil, which is wonderful for anxiety and pain and a variety of other issues that you may have. And if you use my code AUT15 during checkout, you can save 15% on your order. So I really hope that this information was helpful to you to help alleviate the stress and anxiety that you have, in addition to alleviating this perhaps anger and depression that you may have from losing someone close to you, because it's not an easy thing, but I know that in time you will make it through. No matter how hard it is, even if it is around a certain time of the year, perhaps it is a certain location, certain memories that you have from belongings that you own, you will get to a point where you're able to look more at the positive memories you shared instead of the sadness that you feel within you. It takes time, but give it time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your experience is with this. You all take care. Have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.